Thank you. Thank you, host for this evening. Digital First Media was formed about a year ago to oversee the Journal Register and Media News Group, groups of papers, making us the second largest newspaper company by circulation in the nation and the 8th largest digital audience in the nation. And so it's an exciting time despite the challenges journalism is facing. We want to welcome you tonight and say thank you for taking the time to come here and share this opening session with us. It was a long time coming, and we're very excited to be back downtown. It's quite fitting in that journalism is going through its own renaissance for us to be in the part of Oakland that has seen a renaissance in culinary, in cuisine, and in art. And so we're happy to be in Uptown and enjoying that as well. I want to quickly acknowledge a few folks in the room just so you know who's here, so you can pitch stories. We've got in the local leadership, we have Dave Butler over here, who is our executive editor of Digital First Media and the editor of the San Jose Mercury News. Dave was pounding the pavement, helping to find this location, so we owe quite a bit to him for finding us this wonderful space. So thank you.
We love this spot. We fell in love with it.
Dave, you want to say a word or two?
Well, Martin, you know, we looked at like 60 spots all around Oakland, and that we definitely wanted to find the right place. And this place has everything, and we absolutely wanted to have access to the public and make it easy and have the staff feel like they were engaged and make it so the public could be engaged. And when we got here, it was a bank. Some of you have seen the vault, which is still here, and we may have to lock Martin in it before the night is over, depending upon how carried away he gets. But we got the owners to tear out all of the bank stuff and open it up so we could have a nice open newspaper office, and we're very happy about that. Direct access to BART, and also about a jillion restaurants close by. Martin and I are both likely to put on a lot of weight in the next several years. So thank you all for coming, and please look around the whole office and look at the display behind the window. It covers a lot of the history of the Tribune, and it's terrific.
Thank you very much. Also here we have Mr. Steve Rossi, who is the CEO of the California Newspapers Partnerships, which oversees the operation, and so we owe Mr. Rossi his gratitude for much support. Thank you, Steve. I also want to recognize our national leadership that flew all the way out here from back east. One of them here will say a word or two is Mr. Steve Buttrey, who is Digital Transformation Editor for Digital First.
Thank you very much, Martin. And before I say what I plan to say, I need to say we all owe a lot of thanks to Martin Reynolds for all of the and lots of other folks in this room who I'm going to acknowledge later for a lot of work that went into both planning this move and planning today's event. Martin's done a fabulous job. Thank you, Martin. Our company's name, Digital First Media, reflects our commitment to developing a successful news business for the digital age. But it doesn't mean that we only want to connect with you on your smartphone or your tablet or your laptop. In fact, we also could have named this company Community First Media because that also reflects one of our high priorities. And this downtown Oakland newsroom is a reflection of our commitment to the community and to developing and maintaining strong personal as well as digital connections to the community. Our CEO, John Payton, has said many times that our core operations are local content and local sales, both essential community roles. While we are proud of the excellent staff here at the Oakland Tribune that works out of this newsroom and at our other Bay Area newsrooms, we also know that with digital tools, people in the community can and want to tell their own stories. Our Oakland Voices project, and I'm pleased that there are several Oakland Voices correspondents here today. Our Oakland Voices project is an effort to amplify other voices in the community. And this community newsroom is another effort to help people in the community tell their stories and to gather in person to share your stories. These computers over in the corner here, and after the food and wine is cleared away, there will be computers all around the edge of this room. These computers are for you and your neighbors to use. We want to amplify your voices and highlight the best stories coming from this community. So we hope you will come here to work on blogs or learn how to blog, to share your photos, to post videos, and tell the stories of your neighborhoods and community groups and activities. Digital First Media is committed to helping communities such as Oakland have clear and powerful voices in this exciting digital age. Thank you all for coming here tonight, and hope you keep coming back to tell those stories.
All right. Thank you, Steve. And also want to, of course, acknowledge Digital First Media's president, who's here, Mr. Jeff Barristow, who right over here in the corner, the tall Jaffer-looking man, who can say a word or two.
Thank you for the Dapper concert.
I didn't get a Dapper.
I want to acknowledge not only the hard work of Martin and the staff here, but really acknowledge the significance of the day today. We're here to celebrate not only a first for Media News Group, first for the Oakland Tribune, but really a transition and an important future point for the community. Steve talked about some of the background of what Digital First Media is, but at the end of the day, this is our first open community media lab, as well as our office, and with emphasis on community. For the Oakland Tribune, it represents a huge transition for us. There aren't any printing presses here. It is a very different environment, and it really is a symbol of our transition and recognition that we need to change in order to continue our role in the community. And that's the last piece that really is so important, is the role of the newspaper in your community and the voice that we represent. And this is an important symbol to make that commitment to you in the community and fulfill that. And it really is up to you, as well as us working with you, to fulfill that commitment and bring that dream to reality. So, again, I would like to congratulate you, Martin, and the team, and challenge you to keep that commitment and become that important voice and sustain that voice in the community. Thank you.
I think it's very important to recognize some folks who helped make this happen today. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. I want to acknowledge Pamela Turntine, who is the managing editor of the Oakland Tribune and runs the day-to-day operations here.
She's working right at the moment.
Working right now. I want to recognize Pat Rollins, who's the East Bay Metro editor, overseeing the news operation in the East Bay. I also want to recognize Kathy Gaddison in the back there with the earrings trying to look away.
Kathy was working all afternoon to set this up.
Back there with the beautiful hair to the side. Without her, this would not be possible. Teresa Martinez, who is here with the blue dress, always looking nice. She keeps us all point running on track. And then, of course, the staff of the Tribune, which has put up with us. Harry Harris back there, Katie Murphy. Could you, Tribune staff, can you put your hand up high? Wave it like you just don't care. Over there. For putting up with this open newsroom concept at Mumbo Jumbo. And we just want to thank all of you for coming, for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here with us, to celebrate with us. And with that, I guess they call it blues and smooths. Thank you so much.
We also need to recognize Dory Maynard, who's here. The Maynard Institute is Dory represents kind of both the past, present, and future of the Oakland Tribune. Her father's picture is on the wall here. Robert Maynard, who I don't need to explain to people in Oakland who Robert Maynard is and how special he was and is and always will be to the Oakland community. But the Maynard Institute is also a partner in the Oakland Voices Project, so Dory's remaining a big part of what we're doing here.
Okay. Enjoy. Thank you so much.